What's up to whoever might be watching? My name's Justine. In today's video, we are going to be listening to Kanye West's new album, or Kanye West and Ye. His new album, Bully. This album is 18 songs for 42 minutes. I was not expecting this album. I don't think many of us were, so it kind of just came out of nowhere. The last Kanye album that I reviewed on my channel, I'm pretty sure was Vultures. And then Vultures 2, I didn't listen to on my channel because I went to the actual listening party, so that's when I listened to it. But this is like the first time in 2 years, I guess, that I'm reviewing Kanye on my channel. So again, this came out a couple days ago, but I'm barely getting around to filming it just because I did not know it was coming out. So I haven't heard any of the songs, but what I have heard so far is, I guess I've heard a little bit of mix, but I feel like I've seen a lot of people posting this album, talking about how they've had it on repeat. So let's see if it's any good. But that is what today's video is going to be. If you want to listen along with me, then just keep on watching. Oh, before we get into it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hype the video. Press all those buttons for me. It really helps me out. All right, let's get into it. First song we have right here is King.
This is the hour. This is the new dawn. This.
The haters brought me more love. Guaranteed my vice is different than yours was. Drunk off power and I was pouring up. I brought a white queen to the altar. Couldn't happen without Martin Luther. What's the Kelly Price? What's the Kevin Costner? What's the Kelly cost? She would never let me fuck if I was fucked up. Why you think we run it up for? The truth hurts, homie, tough love. The hero became the villain now. We gon' send it up and go a million miles. And she ain't dealing with no shallow house. And then outside, how I'm going in. Jumping out the gym while they ballin' on a lowered rim. Graduation day, send it up. It's imperative. It's a must. Match your debit cards, his or hers. Show them how you did $1 billion rush. If they don't scare you, you ain't dreaming big enough. Took it worldwide like a black Amy Winehouse and them. All the threats to the fam, I'm advising against. Catch you walking out the bottom side with me, this is Illinois, bitch. She been asking to stick around, she don't know it yet. She got back in a pretty smile, short.
I kind of just let the two songs play because I was just vibing out to it, and I was just kind of trying to get a feel for this album so far. I'm not exactly sure what I was expecting. Not necessarily this, though, but I don't say that in a bad way. I'm enjoying it so far, actually. I mean, only 2 songs in, so and nothing has blown my freaking socks off, but I'm vibing with it. It's cool. This next song is with Travis Scott, so I'm excited to hear this one. Let's just keep it going, though. This is an interesting vibe so far.
And hear our prayer. Please, Lord, whenever we pray. Then we bend our best.
Me out there and check me in. See this coat, nigga? Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me. Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me. I used to be a world star.
Cause I look good, I smell good, I feel good,
and you sing good.
and make love.
Right steps, more vision is a Oakleys. She used to be a lone star. Waking up to Lucy's. In the back, rap. See these kicks, nigga? Made checks off the right steps. More vision is a Oakleys. She used to be a lone 7. Now I bought 2 streets. OST Luther King. Help us now. Hurry up.
Ooh, let me pause because we about to get into something real good there. I really liked that song. That was very, very interesting. I liked the intro. I liked the singing. I liked the way that song made me feel. It I don't know, something about that song. I'm trying to put the right words to the feeling. But just listening to the intro before it goes into the verse and the chorus, just the bridge, the intro, the outro, something about those melodies and the singing on top of that just brought such a feeling of comfort This is really surprising me so far. I was not expecting this, but even this next track sounds like it's good. I mean, I'm like, okay, wait, hold on. It already started like going into something. So I'm like, let's just take it one track at a time right now, because I'm like, my mind is kind of all over the place right now because I don't know what to think and how to fully wrap my brain around this right now. I really enjoyed that song. I like the themes of letting go, not holding on to the past, to the things that hurt you. But I think there's also grace in forgiving yourself as well, too. I am not even going to attempt to touch on Kanye's character and all the bullshit he has done, okay? I'm listening to this for the music, and I'm listening to this for what I take out of it. So for that reason, for such a complex individual like Kanye West, I don't have time. I just don't have time for all that. So for this review, I'm going to speak from myself and my perspective and just leave it at that, okay, guys? But it's funny because recently on this podcast that I love listening to, it's called Tell 'em Steve Dave, they were talking about, one of the guys on the podcast just turned 50, and he was talking about like basically how like you go through so many stages of your life, right? And you go through so many different phases and versions of yourself, and as you enter like new chapters of your life, you look back and you reflect on like the person that you no longer are and like all the lessons you learned and everything. And the analogy that they gave is like, you know, coming to someone who's in their later years, obviously not like old, but like, you know, in their later years, obviously, reflecting on like how many times have you been a butterfly like breaking out of your cocoon? Like how many versions of yourself have died and been reborn? You know what I mean? And I thought it was an interesting, just kind of like thought process. Like how many times do people go through that in their life? And I think it's interesting because when you get older, I think it doesn't happen as frequently, but I'm 26, so I'm in my 20s. So I feel like, honestly, like every year, I feel like I'm like a new person. I mean, there's still like traits of mine that I carry, that I hold. But I mean, even from, obviously, let alone 5 years ago, I'm not the same person. But even from like a year ago, I'm learning and growing so much. And I think what I really like about that song and the themes that I can take away is it's really easy to have regrets, and it's really easy to like hold on to the things that shaped you. And there's like another quote that I saw that was like, you know, I tried so hard to not let my past change me, or like the hard times that I went through change me, but that was the whole point, for it to change you, you know? So I think what I can relate to that song is like letting go of the past, but giving yourself grace to know that you needed to go through these things, whatever situation it be, whether you hurt someone or you yourself got hurt, whatever it is, it happened to you for a reason, and like learning from that. So I don't know. If you watch any of my videos, you know, I'm really like big on like reflecting and like learning from all the situations that you've been through. I think hard times, like you rejoice in rejoice in your tribulations, because you know that perseverance brings out the best of you. So yeah, I really enjoyed that song. Let me not ramble. Let's just go ahead and go to the next song. The next song sounded good too. Okay, Punch Drunk.
Taking over, out of space going solar. Back then they showed no love. Punch drunk, hungover. To read between the lines, overboard when they mention me at times. Know the Lord's intervention was divine. And he's listening in his prime. Used to dream about this every day. The worst living in conditions made. Curse taking good men away. Fathers in the penitentiary. Mothers fighting for. But this time it's taking over. Out of space going going solar.
This is really good so far. I am like really enjoying this. I like that he's getting back to his like roots in terms of like his faith and religion. Like I'm someone who like I have a relationship with God, and like that's a lot of what like I lean on. And I like to hear that he's incorporating that in his music again. But I really like the samples that he's got going. Like I really like the versatility in this album so far. Like this is way better than I was expecting. Yeah, this is okay. I'm no way, shape, or form. I'm not mad about this.
Had to change of heart, I felt different at first. Lot of pain, lot of hurt, revert. Down payment on the cost of your love and on a purse. Go to work or whatever she said, whatever words. Now she finna throw it like she do it for an Audemars. Meeting with some ministers and kings, I was not off. Haven't seen the kingdom as royal, made an Arnold Palmer on the rocks. I feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger, contract terminator on the spot. They want a back and forth, I'd rather not. Easy in, man. Had to change your heart, I felt different at first. Lot of pain, lot of hurt, but still could have been worse, man. Down payment on the cost of your love, but on the purse. Go to work or whatever she said, whatever works. Whatever.
How to change your heart. I felt different at first. A lot of pain, a lot of hurt, but still could have been worse. I mean, that's all I'm gonna say. That's really all I have to say for that. I really like the reflecting that's going on in this album so far. I feel like just initially this is something a lot of people can relate to.
And this is that I made it out, it's amazing. Going through cycles, different phases. I'm trying to see how far I can. I was like a Matt Damon. They say I go off cause I lack patience. Don't think it's my job, homie, to explain it. I'm on the life, I give up everything.
All right, that's good, Kanye. This is so exciting, isn't it? I love it.
And if you believe it,
I can believe it the way you are. Somebody gotta do it. You play tracks like Michael Jordan shoots free throws. Anybody does something that much and that long.
That like makes me want to tear up and cry. Man, I can't even imagine what it's like to lose a parent, and it's like something that unfortunately all of us will have to go through. But obviously everybody knows, or if you're a Kanye fan, you know how much his mom meant to him. And to like share that beautiful moment between them two and put it in his track, like it just shows, God, moms are amazing, like women in general, but moms especially, like that, like there's nothing like the love of a mom. Like there's nothing like how much a mom can influence you and can like build you up and care for you and make you believe that you can do anything that you set your mind to. It's really beautiful. I am really glad that he shared that on his album.
what they gon' do with them? Take some time off, they act like they don't remember. Couple fortnights and at least 2 winners. Back with the head taps and the head spin OD. White beaches with the runway OT. They think we off key, but it's anarchy. Yes it is. Yes it is.
I'm gonna dish you right now. Let me tell you, honey, they gonna take you a little bit far. But you know what I'm talking about.
Trying to hit the sun. I'm gonna stay involved with the Holy Spirit.
Damn, this shit is good so far. Like I that one obviously had more of like an eerie vibe to it, but I like the way this album is flowing. This is again, not that, I mean, it's Kanye West, so like I mean of course, like your expectations are going to be high, right? But I don't know why I just wasn't sure what to think going into this. Like, you know, just because I feel like, you know, his last couple of albums have been a bit different. This is really, I'm really enjoying this. I feel like I don't know. I when I listen to music, I'm so personal with it. Like that's why they say like music really is like whatever it means to you, you know what I mean? And that's one of the best things about music. But when I listen to stuff, like I literally think like every single song is made for me exactly for like where I'm at in my life right now. And yeah, I just love an album that really like makes me think and reflect, and like I'm just like, damn, I needed to hear this right now, tonight, at this point in my life, like, you know. So maybe I'm DTM right now, but let's just continue. Bully with CeeLo Green. Oh, also I haven't listened to any of the songs on this album, like any of the singles. I don't know how many were out before the whole album dropped, but just FYI.
When a masterpiece turned into catastrophe, then the sky come down crashing every time I speak my mind. All the people in denial of it all, baby, tell me what it cost you to tell the truth. Yeah, oh babe, hey baby, do what I say, like it ain't no way, baby, do what I say.
I liked it. I'm not really familiar with CeeLo Green outside of his like real popular songs, so this was a little bit different than that, but I'm not mad about it. Highs and Lows.
Program, till you bigger than the program. Climax fast to a slow jam. Toxic love, chemical romance. You said I love you and I love you back before. I put you through a lot, I know. Highs and lows, highs and lows. Don't let me go, don't let me go. I put you through a lot, I know.
To no surprise, really enjoyed that one. I think that one's probably one of the most relatable, I think, because that's what life is full of, highs and lows. I really liked the hopefulness though that I felt like with this song. Honestly, that was one of my favorites so far, actually. I really enjoyed that one.
This thing is getting crazy, going blind for it. She eating up the town she was designed for it. I died and rearranged.
Love, no, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. It's a
High fashion when people see us out.
hurry, love. No, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy.
They hate to see the system actually figured out. They want you caught up in distraction, fear, and doubt. You know why? Because it's easier to control you that way. This one's interesting. I feel like this is a lot of reflection on him, like losing everything and kind of like getting back to the top, like as he's done at this point multiple times. I think it's kind of like, I don't really know, honestly. I feel like for a while I just kind of tuned Kanye out because he was, to say it lightly, because there's not enough words to even describe his behavior, but for lack of better time to explain, he was on some bullshit. So I feel like I quite honestly tuned him out for a while, and like every time people were like, oh my god, you hear what Kanye did or what Kanye said, I just didn't even care. I didn't look into it. I was just like, I just was on the vibe of like, let's just not give it any attention. So I feel like I'm a little bit like, we'll say ignorant to like what the perception of Kanye is. I mean, it's Kanye West, so he's always gonna have like fans and stuff. I feel like maybe the perception is just like a lot of people don't fuck with him, but like they just can't deny he's a creative genius. But I don't know. I don't know really kind of like where he stands in like the grace of the public. So, I mean, he has definitely Lost It All and Come Back before though, so, but I just don't really know where he stands right now, so I don't know, just interesting think piece.
Sometimes I belong by myself, yeah. I'm feeling home by myself, yeah. And it's everything. Yeah, I tell the truth about everything. In time, you tell me the way you feel. We kept this here together.
Just like me, they long to be close to you, and decided to create a dream come true. So despicable, that's in your head.
Okay, I really like that song. I like the outro a lot. I feel like that outro is like definitely dedicated to like Kanye's wife. I mean, he's been very outspoken on he loves his wife and like the muse that she is to him. So I really like that outro. It's sweet. Sorry, the reason why I'm like, it's just because again, like I know they're also a very controversial couple. But again, I really do think it's sweet. I like the like auto-tune that's being used. I know, you know, a lot of times people don't like that, but I feel like it works very well in this song. But I enjoyed this one. When I'm listening to these albums and I'm just like, I really liked that. This was a good one. I'm like, oh, I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over, but like, it's the first listen. Like, what else am I supposed to say? If I didn't like it, I'll say I didn't like it. If I did like it, I'm gonna say I liked it. So
Break in, settlements. This path, I don't recommend. We pass what they expect. I go where they never can. I float, I don't ever land. Keep me up, the only goat, the genius one. They switching sides. She hates sports, like she watching from the floor seats. I hate that God didn't make a couple more elite. Look what we made it to. Made love to some men. They switching sides. I seen it coming. The plot twist, a convenient one.
I feel like I love how that song just ends. I don't know, the way that it ends I really like, and that like upbeat like tone and everything and the sample, it just gives like the song this very like optimistic outro. So I like it. Again, I like just the many themes that are in this album.
I'm overcoming. Running checks still clear, still think about it every night and day to try to stay away to keep my heart hit. So don't take this fresh new tires, I'm still running. There's a few things I'm overcoming.
This one kind of has that same like optimistic type of feel to it. And then some of the things, been a long time coming, fresh new tires, I'm still running, it's a few things I'm overcoming. As someone who struggles with mental health as well too, those are like type of things I can relate to, you know, but it is a fine line because, you know, I have a lot of sympathy and empathy, let's say, for people with mental health struggles because, you know, I can relate to that and I deal with that as well too. But obviously, you know, there is a fine line of like that and then behavior that's just like not acceptable. But I like the optimism that's like pouring out of this song. Like, I think it's just like, this is just like giving me the feel that like, you know, fresh new tires, I'm still running. Like, kind of like, again, just talking about the like new versions of yourself, becoming better, learning from your mistakes, all that kind of stuff. It's a few things I'm overcoming. I love when people talk about like, hey, it's okay to not be where you want to be. Like, it's okay, like taking steps every day towards your goal is still progress, you know, and there's a lot of beauty in that. I mean, the journey is the whole point. It's not the destination, it's the journey.
We're the ones that pass away, so baby, did you laugh today? This one's for the path we take. Magic hour, damn. Did I ruin your plans? Well, that's the way I am. Came in
bad. I'm a fake Latina. I'm whitewashed. So unfortunately I don't speak Spanish. So typically for those type of songs, like, I mean, it's a good song, it sounds good, but when I just like don't know what it's saying, I typically won't listen to it too much. So, but it's not a bad song. Like, it definitely doesn't even really feel out of place on the album either. So okay, we have one more, which is this one here, and then we'll talk about the album.
I'm going to work, babe. I'm on my life. Yes, I need this hit. I've been fine.
This one is this papa.
I'm outside my body, I'm outside my body, you right. Go in. This felt like
This one is this papa.
I'm outside my body, you right. My tone, so I'm going to work. I'm outside my body, you right.
Guys, that is it. That is the whole album. This is definitely this is the time where I feel like it's hard to do these first reaction and reviews videos, just because I can already tell this is an album that you need to let marinate. Like, you're not gonna get it 100% the first time, and that's okay, you know? This is definitely something I'm gonna need to revisit to really, like, I already know this is gonna be one of those things where, like, you listen to it and then on the 10th listen you're hearing different things that you didn't hear on the first listen, and you're like, things are clicking, you know? I can already tell that's the type of album this is. What I will say though, from an initial listen, I really like this. I feel like you can tell the themes of growth, you can tell the themes of self-reflection, you can tell the themes of, like, knowing that he fucked up and knowing that he was wrong and knowing that his mental got the best of him. Even like reflections on that last song, like, I'm outside my body, I know. I mean, again, it's not even just on that song that it was like talked about, but like just like the whole theme of this album, you know, is that, I just want to reference if that's what I said. Yeah, I'm outside my body, you right. Again, I feel like, you know, a lot of times, like, these celebrities are just like larger than life figures, and like a lot of times people do not really look at them as real people. I almost feel like for me, I kind of like am like the opposite. Like, I almost am able to give more empathy because I can just only imagine if all my life and mistakes and regrets and choices were on a constant or under a constant magnifying glass. That would be extremely tough. And especially obviously someone like Kanye, like, I don't know, you always think like, I would never do this, I would act like this, I would blah blah blah, you know, but you never know until you're in that position, and most 99% of us will never be in that position, you know, so you can never really know for sure how you would act or how you wouldn't act. What I think is that this album really shows a true reflection, is going through what he's gone through, what he's learning, how he's growing. This feels like a very, very authentic album. I really, really enjoyed it. On top of like the lyrics and everything and all of that, I also just think it just sounds really good too. Like, this is definitely this is definitely an album that I could just throw on. I really just vibe to. And honestly, I plan on doing it. I really like there's already so many songs that I want to like revisit and re-listen. And I'm excited to like hear what I'm going to get out of this on the third listen, on the fourth listen, on the fifth listen. And then, I mean, not every single song will I probably like love and like play all the time, but like, even, I don't know, there's just like the beauty of music too. Like, there's sometimes where I've listened to albums, like had them on repeat, and then like, you know, just the way that our world is, everything is so fast paced, and then there's another album and there's a TV show and there's this happening, and it's so hard to stay relevant and fresh on the brain, right? So sometimes, like, you know, I might be obsessed with an album for a couple months and then kind of fall off of it, and then maybe I don't revisit it for a year or something. I'm just saying that to say, like, you know, you never know at what point you're going to gain something from music or a show or whatever. Even if you've already seen it 10 times or heard it 10 times, there has been so many times where I'm like, damn, like a year later, 2 years later, like, I hear what they mean, you know? Or I don't know, again, sometimes I always like to say people can only meet you as deep as they've met themselves. And that's the same thing. You can only meet people as deep as you met yourself. So, yeah, I just think there's a lot that we can learn from others. Even if, I always say, literally you can learn something from any single walk of life, any single person you you come across in this life. Whether it's good or bad, you might learn something that not to do. But I think it's just a beautiful thing to like learn from people and connect with people. So I don't know, I'm going off on a tangent. Sorry guys, sorry. All in all, I just want to say I really enjoy this album. I can't wait to sit with it more and to like just marinate on it more and see how I really feel about it. But off an initial listen, I really do like it. I'm very like optimistic for Kanye, and I hope that this is just another season of growth for him. And I enjoy this, and I really hope the best for him. That's pretty much it. You guys definitely have to let me know what you thought of the album down below. Comment your favorite songs. Comment what artists you want to see me react to next. Comment how your day's going. Just like, comment, engage, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really, really helps me out, guys. I have been a bit more consistent this year on YouTube. I've been posting more music reactions, more vlogs. So hopefully you guys been enjoying it. Definitely let me know if you have been. And if you're here, thank you so much. It really, really means the world to me. So I'm gonna wrap up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.